Welcome, dear Cosmic Spirit, to our Cosmic Ducklings soul family. You just arrived in a space where tarot, astrology, oracle cards, and a lot more will unite. While creating this union of cards, we will embark on a journey of reflection, unknown secrets, past, present, and future challenges, and chances, as well as limitless exploration of spirits by being open and receptive for what messages and insights may come. Dear soul, please remember that I'm just a channeler, messenger, or you can say transporter of any information which I receive from spirits through the revealing cards. It is totally okay if some information do not resonate with you. You can put that aside. Maybe this time it is meant for the other souls. And if you feel any resonation, that can mean that maybe your spirits are calling you to take action. Only you can feel and reflect what your resonation could mean in a more detailed sense. So now let us take a deeper look into the divine treasure trove and see what the spirits have in store for us. Hello, my cosmic soul peeps. This is the last full moon reading for 24. Let's see what the cards are telling us shortly before sliding into 25. My first impression when looking at the big picture is harmony. Harmony in all directions, inwardly and outwardly. Okay, let's dive in. The sixth house, which represents our past, is kind of an acrobatic card, meaning that we probably had to learn to hold and balance our inner chakras and simultaneously juggle calmly and sensitively with the wheels of time, which we literally hold in our hands. If you have already joined us in our previous full moon readings, you have probably recognized something. There was Hermes, our non-stop companion who kept us in motion for the whole year. If we wanted or not, he was there. He really kept us busy, and so we always and permanently had to deal and face Hermes's trickster skills. So when looking back, the sixth house was a great need, a really great need, to hold ourselves in balance while the trickster energies were shaking us and our energies up all the time. There was obviously no other way than caring about ourselves and our well-being. The card is literally showing us how we had to do that inner work and outer work also, to sit down, to bring the chakras perfectly in line, to manage time in our own hands, to expand our aura with colors, and to travel through different realms of existence by staying receptive. And while staying receptive, we now, in the present, with the seventh house card, learn how to interact with equals who enter our realms, which we were traveling through. This is important because we now have to cherish differences in relationships, despite of any circumstances, which we have to deal with coming from the humankind. Because even if we generally do not like conflicts or enemies, they are absolutely common and sadly even normal on Earth. The sixth house with the wisdom of balance makes perfect sense now, doesn't it? Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Spirit is telling us that even because of the upcoming circumstances and differences, we form an even stronger union. Continuing with the beautiful message that we are ready to build and cultivate healthy and strong relationships and let them patiently blossom. But with the important side note that we shouldn't restrict ourselves in bonds or in any promises. There's no need for uncomfortable agreements at all. We know now that we are ourselves as individuals strong enough and focused to go our path without any bothers. On this way, which we have built ourselves, we feel comfortable. So on this basis, we are now able to balance the giving and the taking. Without being ourselves, there would be no path for harmony, especially no harmony in ourselves. This is what Juno, representing our future card, is telling us with the support of Spirit. And you see, the Juno card really aligns with the messages of the first two cards. Speaking now about respect, love, personality, well-being, creativity, our own soul spirit, and above all, open and wise communication, leading to an equal partnership without tension. With the already mentioned messages, the Juno card is a sign and also a ringing reminder. Okay, it's already ringing.
It's a ringing reminder.
It's a ringing reminder. Thank you. Thank you for the ringing.
You're welcome.
Okay, you see, it's a ringing reminder, literally, for us to find our own heart fulfillment, our happiness in ourselves and through our own work. This is sweet. Okay, we continue with the Starseed card. The Starseed card picks up the whole motto of chaos, which we could observe, especially in the first half of 24, but not in a bad sense, on the contrary.
Why on the contrary?
Why on the contrary? Since we live in the age of Aquarius, the year 24 was maybe beyond scary to some, maybe extremely challenging, as there were many unknown energies flowing literally through time and realm, coming from our air sign Aquarius. But even the Aquariuses themselves are often struggling with their own Aquarius air energies. So imagine how challenging it must be for each and every soul living in this kind of new multiverse to get used to it. So it was not a surprise that the Jump In card appeared at the beginning of 24 and appeared again at the end of 24. At the beginning of 24, the Jump In card encouraged us to literally jump into the new, chaotic muddle cuddle of the unknown, to, yes, no kidding, to find peace and freedom and joy and love and everything that goes with the package in the middle of the muddle cuddly age of Aquarius. Thank you.
Beautiful jingle.
This is a beautiful jingle. I love it. Thank you. Spirit is telling us we jumped all together. And hey, I'm so proud of us. We did go with the flow. We learned from our divine trickster, the all the way present Hermes, to uncuddle the muddle cuddle and to now jump again, in order to just live the for us best life we deeply desire and to embrace our freedom. The freedom which we gained thanks to the age of Aquarius.
Thank you, Aquarius, for giving us this opportunity.
Ah, this was nice. I'm sure Aquarius will help.
Yes. We will rock it together with Aquarius.
I'm sure the Aquarius will help and rock it with you, with us all.
With us all.
Yay! The beautiful thing of these full moon readings is, and was until now in 24, that we have and had some gorgeous spirit animal bonus cards, which act like confirmation cards, if you will.
And here,
This is a G.
this is very beautiful jingle, Jupiter. Thank you. And here we have our last two confirmation cards. Confirmation spirit animal cards for 2024. Yeah. The armadillo and the rooster. And I love your newly invented vocabulary, Jupiter. So I'll use that now. Let us together with the armadillo and the rooster uncuddle the cuddly. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's say it this way. There couldn't be any other more fitting spirit animal duo for ending the year 2024. Let us explain to you why. We have the armadillo, a very strong spirit which stands for the symbolism of healthy boundaries, reliance, persistence, and groundedness. We have learned with our last three cards to first cultivate our inner own, to balance everything, to create inner harmony, to then embark on a journey of truthful bonds and engaging in relationships. The important message which always came through and what the armadillo is underlining now with a dark red marker to say no to things which do no longer serve us and our individual purposes, and to look deeply into ourselves and search for what our soul is really yearning for, which means simultaneously to not restrict ourselves just because of engaging in a seemingly beautiful relationship. The armadillo says we should honestly listen to our intuition and go with the flow of our intuition instead of ignoring clear signs. The message here is clearly that the fear of losing someone isn't a justification to hold ourselves back. So, according to the 7th house in Juno, relationships, yes. But according to the jump in card, as well as according to our friendly armadillo spirit, relationships, yes, as long as we look at ourselves first and stay flexible and honest. Okay, let us go on to our second and now really very, very last card of our 2024 full moon readings. The rooster. A great conclusion for this crazy year and a great perspective for 2025. Because the rooster symbolizes awakening, fortune, enthusiasm, positivity, and the rising sun. I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. What a great conclusion for this crazy year and what a great perspective for 2025. The rooster spirit literally reminds us to celebrate each beginning of a new day, to cherish each moment, meaning that we should marinate ourselves in the life-giving energies of the sun. And as we had a lot to learn this year, this is literally a message of holding on, taking a step back, realize what you have achieved until you reached this point of life, and to just be proud. No matter where you're standing now, just be proud that your body and your soul took you there and that you're still here to go even further. It's now our time, and that means, with the message coming from the rooster, to stay receptive for any messages which might come through, to embrace life fearlessly, and to be unafraid to stand up and fight whenever needed to finally let go of all regrets and embark in a new chapter in life, literally the chapter of the upcoming year 2025. What a beautiful jingle, yeah. Happy New Year, people, and Happy Christmas. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen, Blitzen, all is reindeer, pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stocking and say a prayer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome. It was awesome.
It was really awesome.
Thank you.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful time, dear people. Happy Christmas, happy everything, happy New Year.
See you soon, hopefully, my peeps. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everyone, the spirits told me that with everything that is said and done now, we have completed today's full moon reading. Hopefully this reading helps some of you to navigate until the next time we meet again. Remember that it is totally okay if some information do not resonate with you. You can put that aside. Maybe this time it is meant for the other souls. And if you feel any resonation, that can mean that maybe your spirits are calling you to take action. Only you can feel and reflect what your resonation could mean in a more detailed sense. I am very curious about how the next full moon readings will evolve. On the basis of what the cards told us today, it will be very exciting to see how we will move forward to the next full moon readings. At this point, I would like to thank you for directing your trust at me, for listening to what the cards and the spirits let me feel and say, and of course, your time you have spent with me today. It means a lot, and I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to share all that with you. I'm already curious about our next reading, and do not forget, always trust in yourself, surrender into the divine, and be as curious, funny, and as brave as a duckling ready to take off.